Well, after a summer of 104 international football matches and plenty of pre-season action, we're back at the Golden Palace for the first competitive fixture of the campaign. It's Carabao Cup first round action for Wolves and Port Vale, and for the Old Gold it's their first appearance in this round since they faced Yeovil Town back in 2017. These two sides haven't met since Wolves' brief spell in League One, where they did the double over Vale, scoring 3 goals in both fixtures. Visitors Port Vale have fluctuated between League One and 2 over the last few seasons, but relegation at the back end of last campaign means they will play out 2026-27 in the 4th tier of English football. There's Dempsey towards the back post. It's bundled around in the penalty area. Hugo Bueno trying to get it away. It's not clear and it's rattled off the bar as Headley got a strike away. The referee now has seen the offside flag go up, and it remains goalless.
But Wolves will feel a little bit lucky to have got away with that.
Mane to Manetzi. A shot towards goal, but straight to Jackson Smith. Headley. Deflected cross. Bentley just about reached out. Back to Headley again. He drags his shot, and that's wide. Mane, space to venture into. Might consider it as well, Mane. It's loose for Armstrong! A bow of intent from Adam Armstrong, who gets his campaign up and running. The Old Gold, number 10. Is off the mark. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that settles the nerves ever so slightly. Good finish from Adam Armstrong. Wolves kept the attack alive really well. Went back out to Kieran Trippier. He managed to get the ball back to Rodrigo Gomez. Excellent pass from Trippier. Feed it across the back line of Wolves. And then Totti takes on a brave pass to Mane as a Port Vale defender in front of him, lifts it over him, and that allows Mane to be 1v1. Drives into the box on the left-hand side. Little step over, gets his cross in, and Armstrong still has a lot to do.
Let's see. The loose ball. Fer Lopez trying to play it through to Armstrong, who curls one! Brilliant piece of play from Wolves. And Armstrong again, just on the edge of the area this time. And on a mission to get his second.
Yeah, it's exactly what we were talking about before the game. The opportunities when Wolves win the ball back in those midfield positions, how quickly they can transition into attack.
Again, towards foul. And the ball scooped away on the line by one of Port Vale's own. It was Gabriel.
Yeah, right back Gabriel. Probably the man they didn't want in there, but it got headed down really well from Mofal. Gabriel gambles, and he's in really, and he inexplicably really hooks the ball away from goal like he is defending it.
Corner short to Mane. Trippier now floats one towards the back post. Headed back across goal, and in from Andre! Nearly takes out the corner flag as he finds Wolves' second of the evening. Trippier's set piece masterclass again. That delivery to the back post, and Andre in the right place settles things down here at Molineux. 2-0.
Yeah, an Andre header inside the 6-yard box for a goal. We're not being on many Wolves fans' bingo cards, that's for sure. But it's a well-worked set piece. They take it short, they drag Port Vale out. The ball's then delivered to the back post, and it's a wonderful header from Cesar Peixoto. It really is such a difficult one. When it does come to the back post, it's so easy to not get enough purchase on it and head it towards the goalkeeper, but he doesn't. He gets it right back across the face.
Mane wiggles himself free. Rodrigo Gomez will close it down. It's given away. Manetzi with space, pulls it back. Armstrong couldn't get there as it's cleared away. Lovely switch of play. Rodrigo Gomez to Fer Lopez, and it's 3. Wolves will feel that might just be the cushion to go into the second half with, that they've wanted. Consistently pressed forward. Fer Lopez, almost a carbon copy of his pre-season goal. And he will lead the lines of celebration as Wolves do make it 3-0.
This was an excellent goal from Wolves, it really was. Adam Armstrong's in the build-up, he receives the ball in a tight area, dragged lots of Port Vale players towards him, sets it back to Andre, then all of a sudden, Rodrigo Gomez has the freedom of Molineux down that right-hand side. Terrific ball from Andre to reach him, he's driving in. Because he's been going to the byline so often, you can see that the Port Vale defence is scared, they're backing off him, and that just allows him to lay the ball into the path of Fer Lopez.
Here's Trippier again, he plays across. Mosquera, back to Trippier. Keeps it in play as well, and it's Andre. And the flag goes up in the end as Totti on the line, just trying to poke it in. Referee allows play to continue. Rodrigo Gomez lays it off for Trippier, pulls it back nicely. Armstrong waiting, and it's loosely cleared away. Corner's taken quickly. Trippier in towards the diving head of Mosquera. After a nice bit of Wolves possession, Port Vale break forward again. Foul brought down in the box, and the referee points to the spot. Took some time to consider, but David Webb has awarded Port Vale a penalty. Yes, and Mosquera will try and say he didn't do anything. Foul against Bentley. And Bentley saves! And Fowle's attempt turns into a Wolves free kick. Bentley got to it well. And he adds to his save tally. 13 penalties saved by Dan Bentley. And it keeps the score at 3-0.
Poor penalty from Mo Fowl.
Almost feel one of the turning points was Gabriel's chance. Well, it was still 1-0 as the old gold attack forward again. Another ball from Mane to Fer Lopez, saved by Smith. Look at how many shirts in old gold are forward now. Mane, plenty to aim for, and it's gone all the way through. Deflected away by Smith. Got away from Fer Lopez. Rodrigo Gomez nearly there. Masajiga will also appear momentarily as Mosquera shoots from distance. Armstrong trying to latch on. Offside flag goes up. And I think we'll see the changes now. First it's Totti, who will swap the captain's armband over to Kieran Trippier. Masajiga will make his way on. Mateus Mane is the man to be replaced by a certain Mexican maestro.
What an incredible moment. one day he can head back up to this sort of level.
Gordon with a great cross, and it's not dealt with yet, and Bentley scrambles to get it away. Ollie Lynch, since coming off the bench, has been in and around the penalty area. Wolves just struggling to clear the ball away there.
Yes.
Get away with the corner.
He's caused a lot of problems, Ollie Lynch. He has pace to burn.
Turns away from Wayne. Continues his run. Jimenez being urged to shoot and does! And he's forced Smith into a save. And the referee calls it there. The Wolves have done what they needed to do this evening. They're into the second round of the Carabao Cup, and it's 3 first-half goals that see them over the line. Armstrong opened things on 10 minutes, assisted by Mane. An Andre header from 6 yards, you don't see that very often, but that gave Wolves that second goal cushion. And then Fer Lopez just found some space and palmed the ball away from Jackson Smith. Second half not without its moments though. Port Vale had a penalty, but Dan Bentley saving it from the spot. The first time Wolves have managed to stop a penalty since December 2024 against Tottenham Hotspur. But it's Wolves who can celebrate this evening, and it puts them in good stead for that game against Blackburn a week tonight. Full time, Wolves 3, Port Vale 0.